Hey guys, this is Unphazed, back with Empire Total War, working through with Great Britain. So at the moment, we're just starting to expand here. Problem with quick expansion, as the economies know and everything, is you have a massive boom, then you have a bust because you're thin on the ground, you haven't got the right structure in place. So what we're going to do is a quick expansion, and then we're going to stop, solidify, guarantee our borders, ensure our borders, whether by bribing people, whether by getting allies, or whether by just recruiting more troops. And what you have to do when you do something like that is really think what's going to make you the most money, to be honest. I imagine if I can get about £20,000, I would probably be able to buy somewhere in India, which is definitely going to be my next thing after these new videos, because you can get so much money from India. Having a new trading theatre is always good, but just generally the resource they have, the gems they have there, you just can't get the rest of the map, so it's really important. So actually I think we're going to do that. That'll be a couple of videos off though. We've got a lot of work to do at the moment with the expansion, solidifying our position. We had some problems with Prussia, because as soon as there's a war and you're on opposite sides as allies, you lose your trades and everything like this. I'm just going through the American territories of France. I'm going to win them all really easily up to this stage, just because they don't have anyone there. I mean, I don't really need these places, don't really necessarily want them, but they're useful to have, you know, and it's important to keep pushing on. I'll probably lose them, because I'm going to take all my troops out, and then there'll be a rebellion or something, or the French will take them back, but it's something to do if I can, you know, if there's a rebellion they're taken back, you know the troops aren't going to be that strong. And if the French take them, then they spread their other forces out, so it enables me to get to their bigger cities more easily, you know. But I imagine I'll lose Newfoundland and I'll lose Acadia here, so. But never mind, I'll get them back, and it won't cost me anything because it's not difficult to defeat them. There's no one there, it's just Hound Whites kind of thing, so. But yeah, I just sat down with my headphones on earlier and listened to Now What, the new album by Deep Purple. Weird mix if you are an old Purple fan, but if you're a new Purple fan or you appreciate difference, then it's pretty good. But the key behind, I've said since the beginning, is getting money. And really, when you start to get these new research developments, you can get some decent money being made. One of the key things is to keep the growth up, as I said, so get all those farms done really quickly. And also, if you look at some of the research things like irrigation, they actually improve your growth, which is really useful. So yeah, just got to work through this. It's not going to be easy, because expanding into North America, especially from Britain, where all your big cities are in the Europe, getting everything across to America is not easy. We had a lot of this from Spain, and we had it from Russia as well, I think. Every time Spain asked me for something, I asked them for Florida. I also tried in Jamaica and other places, but I might go 2 for 1 on that if I can get some bad places. I might, you know, offer them Iceland and Newfoundland for Florida, because Florida is way more useful. And if I do get the other place, I'll get surrounding territories from 13 colonies. As you see here, we have problems with Prussia. They took it because basically they don't have anything there. But this is the real problem, actually, being at war, people. I fought this because I knew there wasn't much room on the map to run. So if I'd run, they'd have just come and got me anyway, and it'd been a waste of everyone's time. But actually, the real problem with being at war, people, is naval, because you can get massive navies, but they're so difficult to control because they have to be all over the map at all times, kind of thing. And they only becomes really useful when you start trading with India anyway, so because your trade routes go a long distance then. But by which time, hopefully, you have enough money to maintain a fleet, because you've got to have a big income if you're going to have armies and fleets, you know. But the best thing to do at this stage is placate who your enemies are, because then they'll stop stealing all your money by raiding your routes, and also stop destroying all your ships. But I had a big army in the Netherlands. There was a rebellion up in Newfoundland here, which, you know, caused me issues because they were going to take it. It was damaged. I couldn't generate any troops. It was just theirs for the taking, kind of thing. I just clicked on there. I don't really know why I did that. Probably cost you money. I was maybe hoping that they'd go and raid some towns first. But I just regen this army, so I had a massive army to go over, and I knew I was going to get it back. There are some terrible troops there. And yeah, what I need to do is just kind of make a point. If they want to come in, they've got to fight harder than that. I will, you know, might lose it first time, but I could come out. Just had a bit of a zoom out there to check where that Prussian army was standing exactly, and what I'm just going to do with them, kind of thing. Question next, I suppose, is where I go from here, because I'm going to have problems with Austria soon. If I can get Prussia back on my side, that'd be good. It's always possible, you know, bribe them with technology and stuff. But at the moment, Prussia are a buffer, because Austria always like to have a go at Britain. I'm not really sure why, they just do. So get Prussia back on my side would be good for me. Just act as a buffer state, you know. So yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, guys, it'd be great if you could comment, subscribe. That'd be really good for me. And just keep watching the videos. That's ideal. And yeah, watch the next one as well and things like that. That'd be great. Any comments would be always valued.